for that victory over you. And if Sonicfox is the losers in this first round, it's going to be a pretty big upset.
All right, we're nearing game time now. The character select screen, very serious. Instant selection of Supergirl. It's going to be Red Hood as you take that sick gear to start the day.
Yeah, shout outs to NRS for the randomized gear in tournament mode. So beautiful.
Wow, you're a new one.
The name is Supergirl.
Jason Todd, pleased to beat you.
Oh, look at it. I like it. He was really nice. You know, he called her new even though he's the DLC character in this situation as Scar plays the spacing game right now. A lot of patience. Dash up, throw, and tech on reaction from Sonicfox.
There it is, Sonicfox getting that first hit and continuing his momentum, just keeping his hands on Scar. Scar kind of seems like he's a little too scared to wake up, too scared to disrespect Sonicfox right now, and I don't think that's a good look for this set.
Well, it just started out now into the corner. Delay wake up from Scar to try to avoid that hard-to-blockable setup with the bomb, and a little anti on that jumping attack is Sonicfox as Scar gets the easy whiff punish into the Supergirl corner loop.
Well, look what this patience got him. It got him the ability to switch it up, but here we go. That's going to be a backdoor for Sonicfox. Scar's up against the corner. He's got to block these overhead gunshots that come out right after the lunge, and Scar just wasn't ready. He didn't think he would do it twice. He didn't think he was going to do it a third time, or at that point, pretty much almost nothing he could do there.
Chip damage territory. Tom's going to spend all of the resources as Scar is on the offensive now. Here comes the flow shenanigans and that one-frame startup on that jump back dive away. Sonic clears the space now. Patience from both men. The quick shot followed up by the lasers.
And that was a big whip parry there. Scar could have really capitalized if he reacted just a little bit sooner. Here he drops the combo, goes for the cross-up, and Sonicfox is ready.
Shots down mid-screen with the bomb setups, avoids everything, and Meter burns it instantly, gets the launcher. Not the biggest amount of damage when Red Hood isn't able to start the combo, but every piece adds up, and positioning making all of the difference here in this first game.
Scar trying to get something going there, tries to go for a punish, gets the wake-up attack instead, gets the forward, or I'm sorry, the back throw, but it looks like it might not be a lot. Now, right now, Sonicfox is not trying to continue any combos. He's trying to avoid the clash. He's trying to just get this done and start this set in his favor.
Riffing on the guns now, finally takes the first life bar is Scar. He's sitting on full resources, complete trait, 4 bars of meter, and a lot of will on the inside to make this comeback. And here's the start of it. Crosses up, the back 3 to the corner we go.
Oh, that was a big drop there by Scar. Sonicfox ready to capitalize with lunge after lunge. Taking the first game, going up 1-0 over Scar. Now Scar's really got to think about this. Is Sonicfox, in a situation where Sonicfox would lose as Red Hood, is he going to switch away or is he just going to stick it out? Does Scar need to think about, you know, what characters to anticipate?
Supergirl.
So it looks like we're going to the character select screen.
Yeah, take a breather, get a stage selection. I don't think Scar played particularly bad in that set. He looked a little like the jitters weren't quite right. An errant DP that we know was a down one attack. Dropped a combo here or there and an instant jump one on the OS to try to prevent Sonicfox from using that interactable to escape. Scar in control here in the second game. Baits out the parry, and just like that, looking infinitely different with the stage selection. Corner loops.
I mean, in this game, your stages do matter. The interactables, the stage environment interacts with the players, which is such a great, unique thing about this game. Sonicfox punching his way out, putting Scar at full screen, and buying himself a little bit of real estate here. Doesn't want to be in the corner.
All right. More patience this time coming from Scar as he backs away, whiffs, no recovery on that. Here's the back 3, the bounce as we walk towards the corner now, full combo damage, and Scar, the one in control, decides to play the zoning game.
Yeah, we're going corner to corner here, and it looks like Scar he stood up for that overhead, might have just overextended and got a jump instead. Sonicfox capitalizing, taking full advantage of that mistake.
That's the wake up on point with the DP. Sonicfox expending his damage in the air with the meter burn. As much chip as possible, guns, and more guns as he chips away at the first life bar, tying it up essentially. However, the advantage of being with Scar's back to the corner.
Yeah, that interactable right there specifically for that corner. A great use of bar just to kind of make sure you get, even if he does block it, at least get some breathing room.
Oh, hard to blockable situation now into more pressure, and Scar's going to clash immediately.
Madness stops here.
I'm standing my ground.
Right, what's he
Quite
gonna do
literally
here?
at home here in Gotham is Red Hood. Kicked away, super breath.
And the down 2, a great conversion there with the back 3. And Sonicfox in control again, kind of just stole it away from Scar. Scar was looking so good at the beginning of this game, but he's not out of this yet.
The double overhead there with the mix-up after the jump-in attack. Scar looking for that low kick. Instead eats a bunch of bullets to the head. More chip damage. Meter burning on that trait string. And Sonic now turned the tide so quick in one sequence. Went from being in the wall in trouble to depleting Scar's health bar. Now up 2-0. The #1 ranked IPS player for the season. Continuing his steamroll from the last events.
Scar's really taking a careful look at the character select screen. Maybe he just wants to, get a little breather right now. He's got Wonder Woman highlighted, but he's moving around. I know Scar does play other characters. I mean, that was definitely a big improvement in the second game. I just think Scar was a little bit too predictable with where he was placing his trait laser, where he was placing all his projectiles, and Sonicfox just kind of saw it and punished him perfectly for it.
All right, predictable or not, he's going to be locked in to Supergirl as he tries to fight his way down from this 0-2 deficit.
And Sonicfox trying to make his way in, trying to just finish this fight, and again with that meter burn low mine. As you meter burn that move, it's going to go off immediately. It's not going to go to the regular timing, so it really throws off players a lot, especially when you meter burn it so late.
Yeah, lucky sequence from both of those men. A lot of whiffed normals that could have equated in big punishes. However, great reaction on the air dash. He's going to get the conversion here. Max damage as much as possible. More mine setups to keep Scar locked down and slow down some of Supergirl's fantastic mobility.
And the willpower to not press a button in the air. As soon as Scar did that neutral jump, it just was able to land and get this combo. Scar's in the driver's seat right now. As long as he keeps Sonicfox in this corner, he's looking for something, and Sonicfox isn't giving him anything.
More patience from both men. There's the air akimbos. Not quite close enough for the punish, but Sonic ready to get rid of that breath. Throwing out the quick shot, trying to get chip damage of any capacity now. Scar gets the jump back, and great chance here to close the gap and regain his composure going into his final health bar.
I mean, we were talking about predictability there, and that was just a perfect read by Scar, but Sonicfox again with the lunge. Scar wasn't anticipating at that time.
Yeah, that was a punish on the whiff recovery, a little bit too far out. He had the right idea, but not the perfect type of spacing as he now desperately looks to take this last piece of health. And that back one jab right to the chest.
Scar's looking a lot better right now. Still has his clash.
That was instant.
No, that was
so instant.
Right off the ground. Sonicfox probably looking for an overhead there.
Patience now gets rid of the interactable, dashes back in, looking to stay in control on the offensive, and another punish on the breath.
And Scar's trying to kind of make Sonicfox flinch and go for that, or make Sonicfox think that overhead string is coming. And Sonicfox just isn't biting. He learned how to react to it as soon as it comes out.
Worked once, not the second time there. Using the advancements, great patience from Scar. Here's the anti-air into the hard knockdown, but no. Pulls back once again. He wants to play it piece by piece, chip away with the lasers. Zoning strategy, and they both butt head. Sonicfox quicker to the button. Now the overhead, opening him up. No clash from Scar.
I'm liking my chances.
Then you're not paying attention.
Oh, man. And living vicariously through a character's clash quotes is Sonic thinking he's about to close the curtain on Scar's life in the winner's bracket now, but pretty even health.
I mean, hang on. Supergirl's got a lot of unclashable potential here. The throw tech hits him with the down 2.
Now we do things my way.
Go ahead.
And this is going to be close now. Now, no more chances to escape. Sonicfox is going to spin the one bar he has. Will not have enough meter for air escape or any other chance to evade any combos as he tosses the unblockable interactable. Now with the life lead. Quick shot to the face. The mine is down. Scar on his last legs. Back to the corner. Does the air dash. And a whiff punish with the lunge into the gun. Sonicfox, sigh of relief. 3-0 victory. Scar down to the lower bracket. And Sonicfox now 1 win away from qualifying for E-League in the Injustice Championship Series.
Scar was looking so much better as that.
Soon to see, but this looks like a real match to me. Well, I guess it is. Right, this is going to be it. First to 3, as always. Looks like Slayer's got a nice life lead to start things off at least, but still, early days. Oh no, a combo drop from Sonicfox to get him hit by a full combo for his troubles. But both of these players, I mean, they play multiple characters. If a matchup goes skew-if or just doesn't quite work out, they have got backups ready to go. So Red Hood versus Black Adam now. We might not see this in the future games. Have to wait and see. I mean, this is a matchup that it's good for Red Hood because Black Adam does have quite a weaker wake-up game. So if you can knock him down, especially in the corner,
Kind of like this.
I mean, exactly. If Sonicfox can keep this going, no one mixes quite like Sonicfox in the scene. And with a character like Red Hood behind him, I mean, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about, right? You know, he does that much life that quickly. That's what Red Hood can do to Black Adam. But in many ways, if you're kind of, tries going for the barrel toss and it misses, an early clash too.
A donkey child could best you.
Go to sleep, scumbag.
But in this situation, Sonicfox took a bunch of damage mid-screen, but I think he'll happily take that trade-off, because now Slayer is likely to be in the corner for the rest of the match. That's what he's looking for. There's that full screen game. Sonicfox really getting the edge over Slayer right now, just stopping him from really doing anything. There's that Patience dropping the dive kick too. Lightning hands. Not able to almost enough. 8 points of health left. I think that's actually really smart from Slayer. He didn't go in for the trait to seal round 1. He wanted to save it for this round for pressure or combos. Just like this. Here we go. Oh, the Patience. To the low. And again, good block. That's that mine. Good pressure coming out from Sonicfox. To be the knockdown. This is dangerous territory for Slayer. I mean, he has to make a miracle happen at this stage. Sonicfox riding so much momentum, catches him with the down 1. I don't think Slayer was actually ready for that down 1 to connect. Hang on a minute, the whiff punish on the air tech. Oh, and there we go, the lethal lunge taking game 1. What a fitting end to that first match. Sonicfox really knowing how to make the most. I mean, it's such a dangerous move, right? It goes so far, hits mid. You've got the bar to burn. It can do so much chip damage. But straight back to character select, and this is kind of what we mentioned earlier on. Both of these players, they play multiple characters. We did just see Slayer take it 3-2 over a Foxy Grandpa with Catwoman. You know, so we know he's got a Catwoman as well. He's played Superman in tournament. He's played Aquaman in tournament. It's been mostly Black Adam these days, and it looks like it's going to be Black Adam again. He's gone in with Black Adam for a second game, and it's going to be Metropolis for the stage this time. But this is also going to be a matchup that we know Sonicfox is ready for. How many players has he had to defeat over the months that play this character? But ultimately, oh wow, there's that shimmy. Sonicfox can get a full combo to open things up. Giving Sonicfox the first tip. Always going to be dangerous, and there's that hard to blockable. The low does in fact hit, the mine hits as a low, and those jump-ins are overheads. Sonicfox really making so much damage coming through. Clean life bar, and Sonicfox actually yet to take even a speck of damage. There's the trait to undo some of it. But you can see just how quickly Slayer has been put to the corner again. He was unable to escape last time. And there's the repositioning, going in for the grab just to change sides. It's that space awareness. Sonicfox with the challenge, actually, pressing buttons out of that jump in. When he has the life to, can afford to take those risks with this much of a lead, but his back is to the wall. Wake up parry! Sonicfox bringing out the cheeky stuff with the meter burn too. Just a clean 200 damage. There's the restand, keeping things as unclashable. Wait a minute! Air grab! He didn't even do the overhead. He just went straight into air grab raw off a low mine. That was a next level read from Sonicfox, but it's going to pay off because if the low mine connects, he's going to get the air grab and that's it. I mean, we've never even seen that situation. That could have been unclashable damage. Could have been, but still. I mean, Sonicfox really has been just having a monopoly on this character, right? Red Hood just fits him like a glove. He's been playing him ever since he first became tournament legal, all the way up until now, and I mean, it's just such a clean style, right? It's such a great character for him. He has the mix element, he's got the normals, he's got the full screen game, he has everything he needs. He has the mobility, he has the wake up, he just plays the game so well. When you've got a player like Sonicfox who's that good. And I just remind you guys at home, if Sonicfox wins this and he moves on, he's going to be in that top 8. The top 8 will qualify for the Injustice 2 World Championship. Indeed, so there's a lot riding on this one match. He could be just one game away from qualifying the Championship Series Finals. Slayer has been able to get a little bit of damage on the board. Oh, that was actually a really nice trip guard. Full screen, catching the black magic. Slayer, though, using his character power already. That's quite a nice life lead. We've already seen how little that could mean. He has all the space to work with behind him. There's a whiff punish. This could be the start of the first round. Comeback from Sonicfox. He's going to go in for the hard knockdown setup, but the delay wake up from Slayer. Not going to fall for it this time. And that's such a classic setup from Red Hood already, is the fact that those environment interactions, when you go for the background bounce, it's going to be a hard knockdown. So if you use it at the end of a combo, it's a guaranteed setup. And with Red Hood, that is hard to blockable central. Oh, nice trade. Sonicfox trying to dive in, close that space, and again, trying to get close. Oh, the challenge! Slayer, I mean, signs of life. There you go, spinning the bars, keep himself as safe as possible. The Patience, so much damage coming through from Slayer. Slayer probably happy, actually getting caught in the air there. Minimal damage taken. Oh, I think Slayer tried to punish that. Yeah, can punish with forward 1, but a little bit mistiming it. Now, this is going to be match point for Sonicfox. He's barely 1 bar up. Still, though, picking it through those lightnings. Good block again, the push block, trying to build that distance. And Slayer's back near the wall. I mean, he has to be so careful here. He hasn't got any bar now. This is dangerous territory. No meter, and it's back to the wall against Red Hood as Black Adam. Oh, hard to blockable. The jumping into the overhead. I don't think Slayer was prepared. He gets hit one more time. It's game over. Here comes the grab. What's the mix-up? The down one into Mia Sonicfox with that 3-0 against Slayer. And I mean, it was looking so good for so long, but just in the blink of an eye, Red Hood will steal that life bar away. That is the power of the character. If you know how to mix, you know how to put that pressure on, you know how to move. We know that's all stuff that Sonicfox does.
A year and a half or so, where he has just competed with the best in the world. And here we go. Sonicfox looking to cool off Hayate's run here on the winner's side with Captain Cold, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so this is going to be the first time that we're seeing Captain Cold today. The pick from Sonicfox. Of course, he's been using Captain Cold to great effect recently, especially against characters who don't have great projectile options. And that's because the projectiles are a great check for Captain Cold trying to charge up that trait, which is going to give him the slow ice bubble. And once he gets that out against melee characters, there is not a lot they can do. But Hayate, he's keeping the pressure on, which is exactly what he needs to do. If he doesn't give Sonicfox the time to charge his trait, then he can stay in control of the match.
Oh, and going for the hard to blockable mid-screen. Off that icicle into the puddle. And I've seen that Sonicfox has actually opted to get a little bit aggressive instead of going for the rest of that trait. He doesn't have much trait left to get, but now that Hayate's in the second bar of health, if he gets that level 2 trait, he can actually touch of death him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, more than potentially. Sonicfox has practiced so many different setups, these guaranteed resets that do essentially 100% of your life.
And here we go, puts down a neutral. He can use this, he can backdash, call a trait. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get another level 2. This is what Sonicfox loves to do. Play these mind games, puts it out again. He's probably going to do another charge here.
At this point, it's going to be so difficult for Hayate to get through the slow orb because the slow orb makes everything you do slower, every hit that you take do more hit stun, and if you stay there for too long, you just get automatically frozen no matter what.
And putting it back out there. This is a gigantic blow for Hayate trying to get through. It doesn't make it through. Great reaction by Sonicfox. Down to, puts out the puddle. He says, don't come at me, bro.
He is just sitting behind so many different things. Now putting on the ice armor. Now the ice armor is going to do a little bit of damage to Hayate every single time that he touches Sonicfox. So even though he took the life bar, he was taking damage himself.
Yeah, Sonic probably figured it's okay. I have the life to lose, but I'm going to take a little bit of yours on the way out. And the wall perfectly timed on that birdering to go through it and actually punish. That was amazing by Sonicfox.
Oh, and one more hit. He's stuck in there. He's taking damage, automatically frozen. That's going to be unclashable. A drop by Sonicfox, but it doesn't matter. There was almost no way for Hayate to make that comeback. And Sonicfox bringing out, for the first time this tournament, Captain Cold already looking perfect with him.
Yeah, playing the matchup perfect on paper, it looked like, just keeping Robin away, putting out that globe. Robin has a few ways around it. You saw him go for the meter burn roll. You saw him go for the aerial spin in. But it's still really hard. Sonicfox is going to put those walls up. That's going to stop you from approaching, whether it be the projectiles or those. You just sit there and react and then get the down twos. And then just charge up the trade again. You have to deal with it all over again. It's rinse, repeat with Captain Cold with Sonicfox.
Yep, so Hayate just needs to keep the pressure on. Just literally never get Fox. Let him get started, which is unfortunately what he's doing right here. He's a little bit away. Nice, dive kick's over.
Yeah, fantastic reaction by Hayate. He's back in this match already. We saw this early. We have seen him lose matches incredibly fast and come right back into it.
He's one of those players. He was actually talking to me earlier today about being discouraged and how you can't be discouraged no matter what. Let it be in a matchup or a match, and that's exactly what he's shown, is that even if he loses, even if he gets outzoned the entire time trying to make it in, he will not be discouraged and he'll still play his best.
And he has played some interesting matchups that involve heavy zoning, and he's been able to overcome them early on, but this is a different monster. This is a gigantic globe of death staring you down. And Hayate does have a few of the characters that he could break out if he feels really uncomfortable in this match, but he's still holding on this health lead as best he can. He might be going for a ride here, and he does get the freeze. Sonicfox is going to use that to build up the trait. He's going to backdash, get the space, and caught Hayate coming in. Fox is already seemingly back in control of this match, and he lost his first bar pretty quick.
Absolutely. Again, he was at a 100% life deficit, essentially, but all he needed to do was build that trait a single time, and Robin is going to have such a difficult time making it in.
Very good whiff punish from Sonicfox. He's going to use that to build a trait, and he still gets the combo.
Oh, good stuff. He's in the snow globe, but there's a good chance he's going to end up frozen, and he ends up frozen on the ground. That's going to be a great situation for Sonicfox, keeping it unclashable. Already almost a trait again.
Very good awareness there by Hate to stand where he stood and not blink an eye, staring down that interactable right in the face, knowing that he was just out of the radius.
Oh, and a lot of chip could have been punished. The ice wall is not safe, but it's not easy to punish. There we go, exactly what we need to see. No meter from Hayate meant not a huge punish, though. He has Clash, but I don't think he's going to have a chance to use it. It'll most likely be Chip, and now he can't do anything! Any hit that he makes on Sonicfox will kill him. He can't walk in that orb, it'll deal damage, and there it is. Sonicfox knowing, I mean, if there's one person who is infamous for closing out matches with little bits of damage that you can't avoid, that is Sonicfox. They literally, in Mortal Kombat X, put an achievement in the game for him because he won a tournament that way.
Yeah, Sonicfox here looking like a member of the Night's Watch. He is the ice wall keeping out the wildling that is Hayate right now. He is playing out of his mind, and Hayate is opting to play this match out.
Oh, good usage of Interactable. Again, though, Hayate not getting the first hit meant he wasn't able to convert.
Yeah, I love that conversion from Hayate. It didn't look like he got the ender, but still got 350 damage out.
Yeah, if there's one thing that Robin has, no matter what, it is damage. Even his most basic combos do essentially 500 damage.
And very good challenge by Sonicfox off the jump, and knew that Hayate was throwing those slow normals that he gets so much off of. And Hate's had some health leads early in these matches. Once Sonicfox gets that trade out, as you mentioned, he gets going. And he already has it loaded. All he has to do is put it on the screen and essentially play the field.
It's true, but will Hayate give him a chance? Oh no, a little bit of range, and instead of throwing it out, Sonicfox actually going in himself, using it for a setup. This may be a guaranteed freeze. It will be. That'll freeze him, and this should be enough to kill.
And that is the Captain Cold Fox special. Getting that instant jump one into the 4-2-3, using those plus frames to mix you up. And that is what Captain Cold is all about. When everyone says, Captain Cold's all right, look at Sonicfox right now.
The great thing that Sonicfox does is Sonicfox has this as a counterpick character. So he knows the matchups that Cold really excels in, and that's where he uses it. Which is exactly what we're seeing right now, the guaranteed freeze again. And this is match point for Sonicfox to make a potential another 3-0 today.
Ooh, Combat Trade was so far away, Hate wasn't able to get any pressure off it. All he's doing is chip out, and that DP that's a huge hitbox. Able to chip out and take Sonicfox's first bar of health, but he has a mountain to climb right now. Meter Burn rolling into the puddle. Meter Burn back three, keeping it unwagerable. And 122 health remaining on Hayate's health bar, and with it, his winner's hopes to make it into the finals here and getting the jump three, getting two of them. That's some big damage, but unable to get past that wall. It is a big old hitbox. Sonicfox making it into winners finals. Congratulations.
It is very well deserved. Out of today, he's the only person to 3-0 every single one of his opponents. That is unheard of. And a tournament of this was even really any monetary reward.
I mean, the money's is nice.
Oh, of
Don't get me
course.
wrong. Making, hundreds of thousands of dollars is great. Like, that's what everyone wants to aspire to in order to do this for a living. But at the core, it was always about being the best and proving who was the best.
Right, and that remains. When you think about these matches, for these players, they're not going to think about, oh, look at how much money I lost. They're going to think about, I could have been up there.
Right, I could have been better.
Been
exactly.
the champion. I could have taken home that trophy. And that's really what's going to either haunt them or looking back and realizing that I'm the one that did it. And I proved myself. I was at the top of the pack. That's going to be what they think about over the rest of their life, really.
At least not for a very long time. And then you look at the players who don't make it, who are right on the cusp, who get like 9th place, and then you see them bounce back and even do better. And that's where the really experienced, the top level players are, because they take those losses, those experiences, instead of making it just purely negative and being like, damn it, like I should have won, I didn't, now I'm done. They're like, no, what did I do wrong? How do I improve on that? And where do I go from here? And what do I have to do in order to be better than I know I can be?
That's true. It's a very tough path, but they've made it. And right now, I want to talk. Oh, it looks like they may be getting ready to get started. And here is what's so much more exciting.
So it is. Like I said, Red Hood coming out and Catwoman.
So this will be the character rematch of EVO Top 8. And we are going to have winners finals. Samij against Sonicfox.
I always knew you were trouble.
I'm here to do what Bruce won't.
Not today, meathead.
Begin.
Meathead. Steve said it's like a meat locker. It's a perfect reference.
All right, now Sonicfox, the only Echo Fox player left in the tournament. Samij, the only player representing Noble left in the tournament, so they both have a lot more to fight for. And already we're seeing some incredible pressure from Sonicfox, taking Samij all the way to the corner, but of course, the very famous Samij side switch combo is going to give him that corner advantage.
That's fantastic because he needs to keep Fox here if he wants any chance of maintaining control, as Fox is not afraid to lunge, as we're seeing it now.
Sonicfox playing a little bit more defensively now, but as soon as he rushes in, he gets checked by Samij, and now the corner pressure begins. Wow, stuffs the back three.
And he tried to use the plus frames to get even more pressure, but it didn't work. Armor back three did get broken.
Oh, gets hit by the Wreckers. Tried to press buttons. Oh, and using the Catwoman-like back three against her, including comboing into a mine. Huge lead by Sonicfox so far.
That was beautiful.
Gave her a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah. For more pressure here, Samij needs to get this life bar out of the way. And still living on a pixel. We saw this earlier with Gross and Hayate.
Oh, nice whip punish on the back three. He says, you know what, I play Catwoman. I know how to deal with that too.
And Samij uses back two so much. It's such a strong button, but that is it. First round. It's going to go to Sonicfox.
So finally getting another chance to prove what he said, that Red Hood is the answer to Catwoman. And so far, he's done relatively well. Of course, this is a different patch where Catwoman is considerably weaker than she was. She's still obviously one of the best characters in the game, but it is a different matchup than they had to play at EVO. And
this is what everyone has been waiting for. Are we finally going to see Starfire at the IPS Grand Finals, or will he go back to Catwoman? And there it is!
So for the first time in an IPS tournament, we are seeing Starfire. Just after she was finally made legal, we are going to see her competitively.
You remind me of Dick Grayson.
I don't think so, Corey.
It is all in the way that you fight.
Begin.
Here we go, going in on Arkham Asylum. There is a background bounce. Both of these characters can use that extremely well. Starting off with actually pressure from Starfire. Now, Starfire is one of the best owners in the entire game.
She is, absolutely.
But her up-close game is very good. It's not the usual up-close game you usually see from characters. It's very unique, but it's got a lot of strengths.
And she also has some of, if not the best jumping attack in the game.
Multiple of them, actually.
All right, and here we go. This is exactly what Samij wants to do with Starfire. He wants to get this full screen distance. He wants to be able to use the multiple zoning tools that Starfire has at her disposal, as well as abusing trait, canceling 2-in-1s into those specials.
Right, and Sonicfox finally getting in. Is he going to take advantage of it? Nice block on the low and good backdash, but not able to whip punish it.
So far, this is looking like a much more even matchup than we saw with Catwoman, where Samij was severely behind. And there it is. First life bar goes to Samij.
Now this has been 100% in control of Samij as soon as it gets to this full screen range. If Sonicfox can get in and stay in, it will stay in his control, which is how he took that first life bar, almost the entire first life bar, very quickly.
That is safe. The hair flip is safe when it's meter burn out. And it is actually her best wake up, but it is unsafe without meter, so that is to note.
Oh, gets out of the corner. Now, Starfire's corner pressure isn't infamously good, so I do appreciate the fact that Samij is choosing to walk back, create more space, and use his zone.
Starfire also has a lot of interesting kind of like vortexes on knockdown, specifically because she can change the angle at which her jump 3 goes.
That is true. Her mix-ups are very good, especially on open. Oh, flips out, not able to get a punish, and that should be a punish.
Yeah, that should be a punish, and it is. Very low life now. Meter advantage in Samij's favor. And he still has availability to clash.
And that's going to be the life bar. That is so much damage. What an amazing check. The lead into meter burn. It does a lot of chip. It's essentially a quick overhead. It's a relatively quick overhead. Does a lot of chip. Does a lot of damage, obviously. We just saw that do about 20%. And it's just good for closing out, good for checking. That's really, I think, one of the main reasons why Sonicfox chooses that character. We see him close out so many matches.
And this is so tough. What do you do as Samij? Do you stick with Starfire? Do you lock yourself in with a character which he himself has stated he's not quite sure if she's ready yet to face any other matchups? I mean, I'm assuming he was just hoping to pick her against Captain Cold, but now he's facing her against Red Hood, and not only just Red Hood, but the best Red Hood, that being Sonicfox. Like, or do you go back to Catwoman?
Well, I think that the big fear here is that no matter what, he's locking himself in, and so he has locked himself into Catwoman, which I think is a great idea. I'll explain why in a second. But the big fear is that even if he wins, we're probably going to see Captain Cold.
Yeah, which is a nightmare.
Heroes don't let people suffer.
Unless those people deserve to suffer.
I'll tell Batman you said that.
Begin.
Oh, Jason.
All right.
Always the violent one.
Down 0-2. Samij needs to win 3 straight, but we did see him win 3 straight earlier in the tournament. He was down 2-0, made the entire comeback against Hayate.
Background bounce, yep. And, oh, goes for the setup instead of finishing the combo for damage. Nice blocks.
All right, this throw is going to give a nice knockdown, but good backdash, knowing that it's you have to make a very hard read to be able to catch that. Oh, dodge the
That
back
was amazing.
3 into a full punish. Beautiful tech by Samij. Not something we've seen happen before.
Okay, good patience to block there. Does get tagged though. And now Sonicfox is going in. Backdash to get out. Another nice whip punish.
And there again, that check just does a lot of chip. Gets him a little bit of space for free.
Oh, he goes for the down two. Actually tried to anti-air Samij, but he found his way to slip in, but still taken out. Samij desperately needs to take this life bar as soon as possible.
Yeah, we've seen the power of a magic pixel very recently, and there we go. We're not going to have it right there. It's going to be 1 full life bar per person. And Samij has already made quite a comeback this game. I mean, he was down about 80% life.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Finally, that setup's working. Last time he tried the 3-2 from Red Hood, actually stuffed it. Oh, the delayed wake up, but it's a good choice to throw. Still, the throw didn't go the right direction. If Samij had thrown Sonicfox in the corner, this would be a much more advantageous situation.
He got the cross up, but he wasn't able to finish the combo, and that wake up so good. Oh, and he pulls it up immediately. I don't think Samij was expecting that.
That is the ultimate trick. Normally, you throw out the delayed mine just like that, and then you do something afterwards. So
right.
Samij was immediately trying to walk away from the mine, but it was meter burn, so it just blew up.
Oh, he caught him, but no confirm. And a clash 1 bar.
I'm standing my ground.
He's getting it 50% if he wants to, and he does. He wants to have as much life as possible. And look at the patience, goes for the whip trip. Clash, but no, he's not going to get a chance. Samij is going to take a game.
So, again, sticking with his guns has worked out for him so far.
But this is the problem, Evan.
It certainly is. We've seen Sonicfox choose Captain Cold only a single time today, and that was against Hayate, but that was dominant.
Begin.
And now we'll see if he can repeat it. Now, Samij has obviously labbed against this matchup. There are definitely things that Catwoman can do. She has some answers, but just like any other matchup where somebody doesn't have a great projectile, if he gets that level 2 trait with Captain Cold, what are you going to do? And honestly, he hasn't even gotten to barely got to level 1, and he's already got a 50% life lead.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the problem. This is where this matchup is just really, really hard.
Oh wait, it's in! Good conversion!
This is where the matchup changes from being really hard to really good.
And now look at no trade at all for Sonicfox, but manages to open up Catwoman anyway. It is incredible how Sonicfox uses these normals from Captain Cold. He actually has some of the weaker normals in the game, but Sonicfox just has such a solid grasp of just footsies and spacing that he's able to make it work. I mean, his main footsies normal is a 12 frame, not too far advancing mid. Now, when you have characters like Superman who have 8-frame mids that advance even further,
right?
Seeing somebody use a tool like
Superman,
that is incredible.
Black Adam.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many characters that have really great...
Catwoman even.
Yeah.
But Sonicfox is a master of his craft. Oh, and he's going to get maybe a guaranteed freeze. No, will not.
Okay,
Before they did not
get out.
And this is still going to be a tough situation. Oh, wow, just hiding behind it. He was waiting for the jump. Now Samij is taking a lot of damage just sitting in the orb. He will
Oh no,
almost
he's gonna get
definitely-
frozen.
yeah.
And there it is, another one. Level 2, snow globes out. Push blocks, but even still, Sonicfox is cutting off the screen so that he's stuck in the orb. Nice tech. In the midst of all of that, that was a beautiful tech.
It was, very nice tech, but the fact that it was in the orb made it not combo.
I'm so close. Sonicfox is so close to going into grand finals.
Don't ever.
All right, just a little bit more life, but Samij can lock Cold in the corner. Oh, that's a good start. Cold does not have the best defensive options. He's got a good wake up, but it's very baitable.
Oh, he gets over! At a clash.
You know, the two of us could.
A pleasure you'll never have.
Oh, we know what's on Mars mind, huh?
Oh, there's not enough damage.
And there it is! Sonicfox advances in the winner's side to the grand finals of the IPS Grand Finals.
Exactly the problem that we predicted for Samij. He locked himself into Catwoman, wasn't quite able to deal with Cold. He was very, very close, but unfortunately, when you get down to just that much life against Captain Cold, your options are extremely limited. And of course, Sonicfox making the over $300,000 in winnings. And back then, he was only like 16 years old.
Right.
He is literally paid for his college education, his entire college education,
Which he's
and
going
more.
to, which I also want to just, a huge shout out to him. Like that, a lot of people may have, or might have stopped after that, right? Like even at that age, you make $200,000-300,000 grand, you're like, well, I don't need to go to school. Like I'm making money this way. Maybe I should just go full-time this. No, Fox has decided to stay in school. I think that's such an intelligent idea for such an intelligent kid. And again, he's going to school tomorrow. Like he's playing this out. And then he's immediately leaving so he can go to school tomorrow. And I think that just kind of speaks to his character of what he's trying to accomplish and the fact that he's never truly satisfied. He wants to go to school, even after winning this much money.
But I do have to say, part of it comes from a place of passion for fighting games. So I don't know if things could have changed, but about a year ago...
we don't know that.
No.
Yeah.
But let's have a story. So about a year ago, Sonicfox did say that he was going to school for computer science, so that he was learning how to program his own fighting game. He wants to make his own fighting game. So
Maybe
this
he
man,
thinks these fighting games aren't good enough for him.
Oh no, I certainly don't think he thinks that.
Would
but-
you wait? Would you want to play a game that Sonicfox made? Could you imagine how busted that game could be?
Well, I'd be interested to see him just beating everybody in his own game.
Atlantis.
Well, he's beating everyone at other games anyway. So, I mean, I don't think he needs to make his own game, but that would be really neat to see.
All right, but here we go.
All right, this is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Grand Finals of the Injustice 2 Pro Series Finals is your Echo Fox Sonicfox against Noble's Samij. And we are starting off with the same match that we saw in Winners Finals.
Yeah, okay, so Samij, he has to stop Red Hood now. If he doesn't stop the bleeding, we're going to have the same result that we had in the first set that these two players played, and it is going to be Sonicfox running away with the $120,000 and the title of Injustice 2 Pro Series champion.
Fox already starting off strong. Guessing correctly on the overhead mix-up. This time he's going to go overhead again. Overhead's very hard to punish. Nice anti-air combo.
What a
Optimal.
God, he's so good at that conversion. That is as optimal as it gets.
And again, with that check, it checks movement. It checks people crouching low. It checks them trying to press the button.
Could have got a little more off that whip punish. At least cancel it to whip.
And again, we are on this stage of Atlantis that we saw in literally the last match against Hayate, where Samij used the interactables to extreme success.
Beautiful interruption coming out of Samij.
Even the sea monster in the back is excited for this match.
Yeah.
Oh, nice conversion.
Yeah, hit him on the recovery frames as he landed there.
Oh, blocks low. Again, there is a mix-up off of that situation.
And Samij is slowly fighting his way back into it, but he still has to kill that life bar of Fox. And he's kind of struggling to do so, losing a lot of HP.
Just a bit, just the hits here and there, though. I mean, he's not taking any huge damage, just...
No, but all of these hits are adding up. He's now way below half-life. He's at a third now, almost at a fourth of his life bar, and it took him that long to finally finish out Sonicfox's first bar.
And about a a half second later, and that would have actually anti-aired him. But now Chip is going to be nearly inescapable. Luckily, Sonicfox is out of meter, and Samij has a lot of meter. If he gets a chance to clash, he will not. He's
just staggering everything, and the lunge will do it.
The first game of Grand Finals going to Sonicfox. He's looking real calm, real collected. I mean, he's been extremely excited after every single game, but he definitely doesn't seem too on edge. If there's anybody in the entire world probably who is used to being in Grand Finals, especially on a big stage, it's Fox. I mean, he lives there. That's his home. Samij, while he is an amazing player, a lot of his successes come from online or even events that aren't quite of this caliber. So him dealing with being in this pressure situation in real life might affect him in game a little bit.
I mean, he's been here before. He's definitely made top 8 at majors before, but you're right. Fox is just more comfortable.
That's true. And I mean, you know, even majors, it's not quite the same as here. It's very different. You know, you've got a huge crowd, you've got tons of lights, and just the stakes
cameras in your face.
Totally different. But you know what? It doesn't look like it's putting any pressure on him. It looks like he's putting pressure on Sonicfox.
Yeah, so far Samij is actually playing very well. He's able to secure himself a life lead. As I say that, nope, he flips out. I'm still right.
And Sonicfox is seeming like he's starting to realize that he's able to catch Samij with a lot of loads. Just because Samij does like moving around so much, he's not even catching him blocking overhead, he's just catching him moving. Right. There it is again.
And that's such a key component of Samij's gameplay is keeping on the move and not being complacent. And his movement is usually really solid and crisp, but Fox is actually using it against him right now.
Having a strong low like Sonicfox does, like Red Hood does, is key to countering that.
Oh, and what a beautiful stoppage of the interactable use.
And that might be Chip. No, not quite, but I think just a raw lunge will be enough. Wow, catches it and stuffs it as a wake-up. It actually doesn't have any invincibility. This is going to be a lot of damage off the Magic Pixel. A jump back will almost definitely be used
plus
to bait.
frames.
And wow, look at this pressure. Even a trade, even at the very end of the life
And that's
bar.
still in favor of Samij, right? Because he was on his first life bar, so good decision from him. Nice grab. Again, Catwoman with fantastic grab range. Not able to break the armor. The Meterbird back 3.
Oh, challenging the mind.
Wish you heeded the warning.
I'm impervious to warning signs.
So 2 bars going to be spent for Fox. Going to get 25%.
All right, back up to the background bounce. You can get a lot of damage from that. Actually, Red Hood gets a lot of conversions that normally he doesn't try for if he can get background bounce. But you know what? They're already gone. They're going to the toilet.
Oh, wow. And look at all the damage off of that lunge, including the Mind Trap.
2 sweeps in a row. Interesting choice. No punish, though. And Samij is potentially Chip.
He really just needs 1 hit, though, and he could get something going now with only 16 life. And Sonicfox up 2 games to 0. And now Samij is going to get some time to sit.
Red Hood.
He just has to do something different. I don't know. I mean, he's got to go for something crazy. At this point, when you're up against easily the most dominant player in NRS history, and you are down 2 games, and not only that, you have to reset him. The only thing I think you can do is, you have to do something that really throws him off his game. And it doesn't necessarily need to be a character switch. It could just be a total playstyle change, you know? Maybe he expects one thing from Samij. Maybe Samij just needs to go nuts. That's something you very rarely see him do. You know, throw out random cat dashes, jump at him 3 times in a row. Do something that Fox isn't ready for. Because otherwise, it's just going to be a slow and painful death that he has to play so perfect if he wants to win 3 in a row. Oh, tried to whip punish, but you actually see the end of that string, which is not something you actually ever see.
Yeah, this could be it. This could be Samij's last chance, and he's stuck it out. So regardless, he's going to be playing Catwoman. And even if he wins this, he does play the cold matchup like Steve was saying better than anyone else with Catwoman, but it's still so difficult. And he has to play perfect 2 more times if he's able to do this.
And he has to make a huge comeback right here. I mean, you look at this is potentially the last set of life bars that Sonicfox needs to win. Each of these life bars might be worth $40,000.
Yeah, that's crazy to
Although
think about.
technically, I mean, if he wins, it's 120,000. So each of these life bars is
It's
worth
60 grand.
60 grand. So each bit of life is worth
All right,
is worth $5.
That's too much.
Every
Way too
single
much.
time he hits Samij, if you do 20 damage, you're winning $100. Oh, and good choice to desync. Grand Finals controller sync would have been bad, but Samij has some good positioning, even though he doesn't have a life lead.
Samij still close. He's still in this. It is not over. He really does need to end this life bar, though, if he wants a chance. And there it is. Very good decision.
And that's one, actually, you know, cat dashes, we didn't see almost any today from Samij. He's also very good at using them. He just hasn't been using them too much, but here we go. 50% life left for Samij. Sonicfox looking to take it 3-0.
And still a bar left on the side of Sonicfox. This is so very close. This is so tense. Samij has to get this. He's going to win the exchange. He's going to get the jump in. He's going to have corner control. 3 bars, excuse me, for Samij and 2 for Sonicfox.
Oh, this corner positioning is good, but a whiff.
Whip trip whiffs.
Both players have Clash available.
4 bars of meter, though, is available for Samij.
They really just need one hit each. They need to make something happen.
Oh, 28 health.
Potential chip life. We're almost definitely going to see a lunge, but...
And that is it! Sonicfox! He is your IPS Injustice 2 Grand Finals winner, and he will be taking home the prize of $120,000, as well as the title of Best Injustice Player this season.
Absolutely, and that moves him on even to the Injustice Championship Series finals, where that will just continue, but such a dominant performance, nothing short of what we would have expected from Sonicfox, winning today 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-1, 3-0. That is his record today. He dropped a single game.
One game against the man who was able to at least meet him once again in Grand Finals.
Such a run today from Sonicfox. Like we said, the most dominant player. There is a reason. Who will be able to dethrone this man? Everybody going to the Championship Series finals will be looking for an answer. I don't know what that answer is, but somebody's going to have to do it. That's going to increase his winnings to over $400,000. Ridiculous. Samij making an incredibly good run. Second place is, again, nothing to scoff at. He played extremely well, only falling to the man that everybody else fell to today, Sonicfox.
Man, and just the